y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the 10th of August. It's a Monday and I am starting a brand new week in Krystals Kitchen. Today I have been doing quite a bit of running around. We have school starting this week, so we're just like tying up loose ends, all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna try and keep it super simple for dinner tonight. I have got a little bit, probably about a cup and a half, 2 cups of frozen chicken that I pulled off the bone last week. It's been sitting in my freezer, so it's fine. So I'm gonna take this, let it thaw out. I'm gonna dice it up, boil some noodles, add the other stuff to it, and we're gonna have a chicken spaghetti. What I like to do is ask my kids what they want for dinner, because it literally makes my life so much easier. Whenever you ask your kids what they want, it's like done. I don't have to think anything about it. I don't have to do anything except for make sure we have the ingredients. My son said, hey, chicken spaghetti. I was like, cool. We have everything we need to make a chicken spaghetti. But enough rambling, let's get to cooking. Okay, so the chicken that is frozen, that come off of the bone, was a rotisserie chicken, and I'm pretty sure it was like traditional flavor, so it's very lightly seasoned. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my own seasonings to get it to where I like it. Usually never used rotisserie chicken for a chicken spaghetti before. Black pepper, some minced onion, onion powder, garlic powder, you know, the trio, and then some Italian seasoning. Also, I'm gonna use my meat masher for this. My chicken is pretty much like completely thawed out, and I have broken it up as best as I can. I think this is pretty good. Also, my pasta is boiling. Let's get that stirred around real quick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in 4 cans of the chicken pudding in my chicken, since it's already completely finished. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this leftover Rotel from last night. My daughter made some cheese dip, and all we had was this really big can. So she used a part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of it in here now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a really good size, actually 2 good sized handfuls of shredded cheese and a little bit of Velveeta. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a little splash of milk. If you have heavy whipping cream, you can also add that. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little throwaway tin pan thing. Just because it's easier, and ever since I started doing this about 1.5 years ago, it's just, there's no going back. Like, I'm not gonna dirty up a dish if I don't have to. Anyways, so I've got my sauce all ready, and I'm just gonna dump it over into the pan. Oh, and it tastes so good. I've already had to take a couple bites. It's so delicious. Okay. And of course, I'm gonna add more cheese to the very top, like a traditional casserole. Now, you don't have to do it in the pan if you don't want to. I like to do it that way. I don't know why. Cover it up. I have my oven set to 400, so I'm gonna throw it in for like 30-35 minutes. Let everything kind of like incorporate together, and then dinner will be done. Drain your corn. Okay, I've got 1 full stick of butter. I'm gonna cut it in half, well, as half-ish as I can. Half is gonna go in the corn. The other half, I'm going to put in another container, throw it in the microwave for a couple seconds. And then I pulled out another loaf of my clearance 57-cent French bread from Walmart. And we're gonna have some garlic toast. Dinner is done. I've already made plates, garlic bread. Ooh, look at those sear marks. Oh. Hey y'all, today is the 12th of August, and It's almost 5 o'clock. I am getting an early start today because school officially started back today, so I have to start cooking a little earlier in the evening than I'm used to, which is fine, not a big deal. My thing is today, I've been running errands and out and about, and I did not pull anything out of the freezer. So I've got some chicken breast here thawing out, and we're gonna do a pasta chicken Alfredo with bow tie pasta situation. I have a bag of frozen broccoli in the freezer, and then I'm probably gonna do like some garlic toast. It's gonna be super easy, super delicious. My daughter, like, this is her favorite Alfredo sauce. I'll probably add some other things to it to kind of like, you know, add a little razzle dazzle. But enough rambling, let's get to cooking. Really?
Isn't that all Cable's order? There's a guy who has a mustache. This is right. You're going to go to the J VNKrystalChe. Yellow. He goes. He's not bad. There's no last class, right? So all those
I was gonna say that.
2?
Yeah. So all the girls. Yeah. Real ratchet right now with a gray shirt and yellow shorts. Can't see me. So he said that he broke Hayden.
Yeah.
But I also want to see how many steps I got in today.
Did you? They're brain rotted?
What's the face mask? What are you making? Chicken pasta? Alfredo?
Oh, we got broccoli. I'm putting it in there.
That was like,
You best.
Dinner is ready. I didn't show everything, but I did end up doing some cheesy Italian bread, and there's the pasta, and it is in fact delicious. We've already been eating out of the pot, so have a good night. Hello everyone, today is the 13th. It's a Thursday. I'm about to get some dinner started. It's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm actually kind of getting a late start. We're gonna do a crock pot meal. My daughter has informed me that she wanted the meal where it had like everything together on top of the rice. The only thing that I can think of what that is jambalaya. So I have got some pork chops pulled out that are about halfway thawed out, some chicken breast, and some andouille sausage. My rice is in the pantry, and then I will add shrimp to it later. We have some in the freezer. So every time I make it, my family loves it. My only thing is not making it too spicy. I like it spicy. They like it spicy-ish. So fingers crossed I won't make it too spicy. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get to cooking. Go ahead and turn that on high, just because I already know it's gonna need to be on high. Wash your pork.
they played a very dangerous game at Peach.
2 chicken breasts, also washed.
Okay, so I also asked this. We have it in the 8. We got out of it. And as most of my tea baker, and then that's my homeroom. I was thinking in math class, I realized that we're in 6th grade. And I'm taking it.
I told you you could have.
I left when I tied my hair up.
I forgot to add in the celery. Went to put the lid on it, and I was like, oh snap. I didn't add the celery. What? Okay, I am starting it a little later than I should have, but it's fine. Keep it on high for probably about 4 hours, and it should be good. Okay, it is now 7:15, and everything is finished. I've already put the shrimp in, and I made one batch of rice, but I burn it really bad, so I'm having to make a second batch of rice. Oh, and then we also have this other half of bread from last night. Plates are made. It looks fantastic, and it tastes fantastic. I actually accidentally made it too spicy, so I did have to add like a cup of water to tone it down. It's still got a really good kick to it, but it's not as spicy as it was.